Hi viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel Pathshala Educational Trust. Pathshala Educational Trust is an organization which is running for a below poverty people in the area of Ellamabanda, KPHB Colony, Kukatpalli, Hyderabad, Telangana in India. So mainly our videos contain our various topics to improve the vocabulary and spoken English. I'm mainly focused on English, how to develop English. So today my topic to discuss all about the English, like why English is important in our life. What makes the difference to learn English? If we learn English, what makes the difference in our life? So yeah, in our daily life, English plays an important role in our everyday life. English is used widely in the international businesses, or English is also essential for getting a good job and better salary. So English is also very important for our higher education and specialized training purposes. So English is very important to access to the world media and entertainment also. So where not, English is used in everywhere. When we travel to different places to have a good communication from people, then we use English. So I personally accept that English is very important language, and it is an international language too. So wherever we go, we use English. Almost 58 countries are using English as a main language. So it is and it is very easy to learn English also. But only thing, the basic knowledge we have to gather. We have to collect the information, how to talk, how to make a sentence, how to make phrases. So I'm here to help out with all of these things and to have a very good communication with other people, how to deal. So in further classes I'm going to discuss all about these things, because English is widely spoken language in the world. So I'm going to deal with such classes like parts of speech, phrases, how to make a clauses, singular, plural, tenses, degree of comparisons, active voice and passive voice, articles, prepositions, how to make sentence pattern, question tags, participle, home phones, compound words, blending of words, figure of speeches, direct and indirect speech, making questionary sentences, phrasal available, punctuation marks, linking words, connectivities, and capitalization rules. So all this. And also going to I'm not only going to teach for the age above, like children can also go through my topics. Like I'm going to teach vowels, what makes it vowels difference to children to study, consonants. So all this, a very lower children, I mean starting of the age, vowels are the very important things to learn. If children learn vowel sounds, phonetic sounds, then it is very easy to learn English also. So I'm going to teach all these topics. I'm to cover all the topics. If anybody wants me to help with particular topic, they can also comment me below. So I'm going to deal all those also. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do in my further things. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Pathshala page also. Don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much. I'm going to look forward in the next video. Thank you. Hi viewers. So today I'm going to tell about parts of speech. I'll give a little introduction about it. So language is a vehicle of our thoughts actually. So a vehicle in a perfect condition delivers the goods properly. In the same manner, if we have a English in a proper condition, then we definitely talk words. If we have proper words to frame a sentence, then definitely we'll have a very good English. So here a vehicle in a perfect condition delivers a goods properly. Language in a proper form expresses the thoughts in a proper sense. So if we speak improper language or in not a perfect language, then what we are going to say is not delivered it properly. So we need to have a very good sentences, very good words to gather all together and to make a very good perfect sentence. So different words constitutes to our speech. Such words as per traditional grammar are classified based on 8 parts of speech. As we all know that what are all parts of speeches. But once again I am telling you: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So these parts of speeches makes very good sentence. They frame very good sentence, very good meaning in it. So before going to parts of speech, I'll go through a sentence first, a little information about the sentence. So for example, this book is written by Mahatma Gandhi. Here the word book is a noun. In the sentence, this book is written by Mahatma Gandhi. So the word book is a noun. And another sentence: for convenient travel, we book train tickets in advance. So if we see this sentence, here the word book is a verb. So I said you 2 sentences. The word book has 2 different meanings in 2 different sentences. So Ram is a fast runner. Ram runs fast. In this sentence, fast in first sentence is an adjective, else in the second sentence it became an adverb. So how the parts of speech makes sentences, the usage of parts of speech, usage of the words makes a different sentence, different meaning. So here we should be very constant, like we have to hear it properly what is happening with the words, the magic of all the words. Now we have seen how the words part of speech can change from one sentence to the another sentence. So next step is to know about the sentence first. So let's look at the sentence. What is a sentence? A group of words arranged in a proper order to give a proper meaning is a sentence. Sentence falls under 4 kinds now. So in deep of sentence, I'll just give a brief introduction. A sentence that reveals more statements in an assertive sentences. For example, nowadays lot of people travel by 2-wheelers. This is a sentence reveals everything. A statement reveals everything. So this is what example. And the second is a sentence that asks a question in an interrogative sentences. For example, what is your name? What is your father name? So here every sentence has a question mark. So that is a interrogative sentences. Third is a sentence which expresses a command is called as an imperative sentence. So imperative sentence is like be careful. Example, I'm saying be careful. So such sentences are called as an imperative. Fourth is a sentence that reveals some sort of strong feeling is called as an exclamatory sentence. For example, what a lovely song. So these are all about the sentences. In a sentence we do have 2 different parts. Now let us see what is that. About the subject, predicate and about the object of a sentence. So in a sentence we have 3 parts again. For example, the postman delivered a letter. So this sentence is formed to know the action of a person. What is the postman doing? The postman is known as a subject of the sentence. What is the action of the postman? Delivery is the action. The predicate of the sentence. By the meaning of action, a letter is delivered. A letter of the object of the sentence. So the postman delivered a letter is an example. In some sentences, the sun shines, the dog barks. In the above sentences, there are no object. It shows that there can be a sentence without object also. Sit down, don't show. Example. In these sentences, you is understanding. The person you is a subject of the sentences. In short, there may be a sentence with a subject, predicate and object. There may be a sentences with a subject and predicate only. There may be a sentences in which the subject is understood. So further classification of the sentences will be detailedly explained in the separate chapter. Okay. So now I'll go through the parts of speech again. What comes? For example, noun. Noun. Noun, what is noun? Name of a person, place or a thing or animal is a noun. Example, John, Delhi, pen or anything, table, so such. In detail, I'll go through noun in my later chapters. Next comes pronoun. A word used in a place of noun is pronoun. Example, he, she, we is a thing. Adjective. A word that qualifies a noun. A word that qualifies a noun. For example, beautiful flower, clever boy. So these are adjectives. And what is verb? A word that denotes an action. Any word that denotes an action is a verb. Example, eat, drink, play. Adverb. A word that modifies a verb and adjective or another adverb. So adverb is modifying a verb. For example, very, coldly, hotly. So these are the examples. Now next comes preposition. A word used with a noun or a pronoun to show their relation with something else is a preposition. Example, in, on, to, up to. Next and last, conjunction. Word used to connect words, phrases, clauses or sentences. For example, and, but, however. So these are the conjunctions. And interjection. Word or a sound used to express sudden feelings or emotions is called interjection. For example, ho, hooray. So these are examples. This is all about my class today. Don't forget to subscribe me on your YouTube channels and follow me on Pathshala page on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you. Thank you so much. Looking forward in the next video. Have a nice day. Hi viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I am going to deal with the noun. So what is noun? Nouns are everywhere in our writing. But what are all types of nouns you come across and how do you use them? So what is noun? Definition of the noun. The noun is a word which denotes a person, any living being, a place, a thing and an idea. And words taught by the parents to their kids are also mostly nouns, friends. For example, Rahul, Delhi, table, etc. All these are comes under the noun. And we do have many types of nouns. So here I'll go through singular and plural form of nouns. So firstly, most of the nouns of singular form changes to plural forms by adding the letter s. Example, mother, mothers, girl, girls, pen, pens, book, books, hand, hands, road, roads, car, cars, cycle, cycles. And secondly, nouns ending in s, sh form, ch form, xz gets the plural forms by adding es at the end of the words. For example, bus becomes buses. The spelling changes here. bus, bus, and bus, es is buses. In the same way, bush changes to bushes. Es is going to add here. Box, boxes, es is being added. And thirdly, for singular nouns ending with y, for singular nouns ending with y, if the predicating letter of the y is consonant, then replace IES instead of y. So for example, city. City is like CITY is a spelling, and here you can observe city changes to cities, CITIES. So for singular nouns ending with y, if the letter is y is oval, then replace s instead of y. For example, boy, so it becomes boys, BOYS. Here we are not adding its IES. Okay, when the letter is oval, it becomes s. If the oval, if y is consonant, then it becomes IES. I think I'm little confusing, right? But just observe properly, you will definitely understand. And 4, if a singular noun ends in O by oval, add s at the end of the words. Example, radio, it becomes radios. Studio, it becomes studios. Bamboo becomes bamboos. So here it is adding s. And in the same fourth thing, if a singular noun ends in O by a consonant, adds es at the end of the words. For example, potato, it becomes potatoes. We are going to add es here. And echo, it becomes echoes. Tomato, it becomes tomatoes. So if you carefully understand, you'll definitely get my point. And some technical and scientific words, even if the ending letter is O by a consonant, yes only added in the plural form. For example, piano, it becomes pianos. Memento, it becomes mementos. So the following words are rather typical and they do not fall under any of the rules related above. I'll also share my page, friends, so you'll definitely get my point. Example, son-in-law becomes sons-in-law. Brother-in-law becomes brothers-in-law. Mouse, MOUSE, mouse. It's a rat, okay? It's a kind of a rat. It becomes mice. And foot becomes feet. Man become men. Tooth becomes teeth. Cattle become cattle. Here there is no changeover in it. And sheep becomes sheep. So this is a singular and a plural form of the nouns. And let's move to the next level, that is common noun. The second point, common noun, a word of noun which denotes in a common to every person or everything of the same kind or class is defined as a common noun. So common itself is saying that it is common for everything. For example, Asia is a continent. Continent is a common noun. Continent is a word applicable to any other continent. Example 2, London is the capital of England. Capital is applicable to any other capital, so capital is a common noun. So this is all about the common noun. Next we'll move to the proper noun. Proper noun is a name of a particular person, place or a thing. Proper noun indicates particular person, place or a thing. A word of a proper noun is always written with a capital letter as a first letter of the word. So here every time when we can really recognize if it is a proper noun, it indicates capital letter every time. And example, Asia is a continent. Asia is a proper noun. Asia is a proper noun. Asia represents a particular continent. So Asia is a particular continent. It represents it. So that is a proper noun. And London is the capital of England. These words are applicable only to the particular city and country respectively. So London and England are proper nouns here. So next we'll move to the abstract noun. An abstract noun is a noun which usually denotes a quality, action, or a state without reference to a object to which is pertinent. So here, what kind of, I'll just explain examples. Kindness is an abstract noun. Hatred, these are all quality and action of something, right? So these are all abstract nouns. Honesty, bravery, laughter, so on. So we have many such. These are all abstract nouns. And next we'll move to the next level, that is collective noun. A word denotes a number of persons or things taken together but spoken of as one. It is collective noun. So here collective noun itself says a number of persons or anything taken together and spoken as a one is called collective nouns. Example, every nation maintain its own army. Here, every nation maintain its own army. Army is an collective noun. My uncle in the village owns a herd of sheep. Herd in the same, herd in the meaning like, it's a group of sheep called as a herd. During Sundays, we see a big crowd on the marine beach. So crowd is like a group of people again. So that is collective noun. Army means a number of soldiers, right? So that is also a collective noun. Herd means a number of sheep together. That is collective noun. Crowd means a number of people. So this is also a collective noun. So here we can identify them. These words are written in a capital letters. These are written in a capital letters. So these are all collective nouns. Next we'll move to the compound noun. Two or more nouns combine to form a single noun and functions as a single noun. Such noun is called as a compound noun. So two or more nouns combines and makes as a single and functions as a single. So this is a compound noun. Example, the bus driver drives carefully. A school teacher resides in our apartment. Mango fruit juice is very tasty. So such things are a compound noun. Let us move to the next level, that is countable noun. What is countable noun? Countable nouns are the name of a people, object, etc. that we can count. We can count what or whom the said words denote. Example, book, friend, brother, teacher, doctor, tree, mango, etc. So these are the countable. So we can count them, right? So that is countable noun. Here we move to the next level, that is uncountable noun. What is uncountable noun? Uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count. Example, very easy this is. Example, stars, soil, water, snow, etc. These are uncountable, right? So we can't count them. That is uncountable noun. And the last is material noun. What is material noun? Material noun refers to material or a substance from which things are made. The material word itself denotes that it is referring a material or a substance. For example, silver, gold, iron, diamond, cotton and plastic. These are the material noun. I think here I finished about the noun and its types of nouns. I hope you understood me. If anything trouble that you are not getting me, you can just comment me below so that I can be fresh to explain you. So thank you for today. Please don't forget to subscribe me. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And I think surely you're going to hit my bell icon. Seeing forward, looking forward again in my next episode, next lesson. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Hi, welcome to Partial Educational Trust. So in the last episode, I have discussed about noun in the parts of speech. So today we'll go with pronoun. So yeah, what is pronoun? Yeah, pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun is a pronoun. Okay, so pronoun is used instead of a noun. Example, my friend Raja came to my residence yesterday and Raja spent the whole day with me. So in the first sentence, Raja was for 2 times. So in the second sentence, we'll just replace it. My friend Raja came to my residence yesterday and he spent the whole day with me. So here the Raja became he. Raja is a noun and in the second sentence we are replacing him with a he. The word Raja is a noun. In the second sentence, Raja, noun is replaced by the word he. Here he is known as a pronoun. So I'll also tell you some examples like I, we, you, he, she, they, it are the personal pronouns. For example, I'll just go with 2 or 3 sentences. I'm glad to receive you. She is suffering in her present job. She suffers in her present job. They return home safely. So in these above sentences, the underlined pronouns are acting as a subject of the sentence. So they are called subjective personal pronouns. I'll also share my screen soon. And we also have a few types of pronouns. So now I am saying about the personal pronoun. What is personal pronoun? Personal pronoun represents people or a thing. The personal pronouns are like person, people or a thing is replaced. For example, I, you, he, she, it, we, they. They are types. So objective personal pronouns and possessive personal pronouns. We have in the personal pronouns itself, we have 2 types again. That is one, objective personal pronouns and possessive personal pronouns. What is objective personal pronouns? So here the objective personal pronoun takes the form of an object of a sentence. So in this sentence, you can clearly see this. In a sentence, if a personal pronoun takes the form of an object of the sentence, it is called as a objective personal pronoun. Objective personal pronouns are like, me, you, here, her, him, it, us. So these are the objective personal pronouns. So I have an example here. The principal said, dear students, our chief guest will address you. And in the second sentence, see, please don't force me to accept your gift. We have to observe him to live with her in their interest. Give us an opportunity. Please treat them in a decent manner. So these are the objective personal pronouns examples, sentences. Now let's move to the possessive personal pronouns. This kind of noun is a word which reveals the possessive accepts of an object or a person. The possessive personal pronouns are yours, mine, his, hers, theirs and its. For example, brother, the big house in our village is yours and the plot in the own town is mine. I'll go once again. Brother, the big house in our village is yours and the plot in the town is mine. So here yours indicates a possessive pronoun. He is in the cupboard. Theirs we will hand it over to them shortly. Ours is a very nice farmhouse. So here theirs, ours, its, his, yours are the possessive pronouns. So let's move to the next level of the pronoun, that is demonstrative pronoun. What is demonstrative pronoun? The word of pronoun that are used to point out the object to which they refer. For example, this, that, these, those are demonstrative pronouns. This is one of the shirt which I purchased on the eve of my marriage. Mangoes from any other place are not so tasty as those from Salim in South India. These are the favorites of youngsters among the latest design of t-shirts in our shop. So these are the examples, few example sentences I have said about the demonstrative pronoun. Next, let's move to the interrogative pronouns. An interrogative pronoun is used to ask questions. The interrogative pronouns are like whom, which, where, whoever, whatever, wherever, whichever. So for example, with the few sentences like who discovered America? We accept whatever reasons you put further for your failure? Can we take an action against whomsoever involved in this case? So these are few examples of the interrogative pronoun. Let's move to the next level, that is relative pronoun. What is relative pronoun? Relative pronoun is a word which joins statements performing the work of a pronoun and also the work of a conjunction, joining two sentences. For example, the underlined words are called relative pronoun in the sentences. I'll also share my screen. Yesterday, I met my friend Chandran. Chandran had just recovered from his illness. Yesterday, I met my friend Chandran who had just recovered from his illness. So the sentence, two sentences combining with one little word, that is who. And for the second sentence, just look. Just now I have found my passbook. My passbook was missing since last Sunday. So here there was no connection for the two sentences. But now I'll just add it. See. Just now I have found my passbook which was missing since last Sunday. So here the which is actioning and combining two sentences. So this is a relative pronoun. Let's move to next level, that is indefinitive pronoun. What is indefinitive pronoun? See, the pronouns which denotes persons or things in a general way but do not refer to any particular person or things are known as indefinitive pronouns. Example, many were invented for the function but only some of them attended. Okay, everything is placed in a proper place. After the arrival of place, we did not see any of them. None of them was ready to face a trial in the court. Each and everyone should be provided with all the facilities in our campus. So here many, some, everything, none, any, everyone are the indefinitive pronouns in the sentences. I will also share my screen so that you will definitely get my point. And next we will move to the reflexive pronoun. What is reflexive pronoun? So reflexive pronoun is a word which refers back to the subject of a sentence of a clause. In a sentence to the subject, it is reflexive pronoun. For example, myself, ourself, himself, yourself, itself, such. Reflective pronouns can also act as intensive pronouns. Okay, reflexive pronouns can also act as intensive pronouns. For example, I myself wash my clothes. And it is better you decide your future of yourself. The hen itself hatches its eggs. So these are few examples of reflexive pronouns. Next, let us move to intensive pronoun. Last. Intensive pronoun is a pronoun that emphasizes its antecedents. This is also just like reflexive pronoun in revealing its meaning. For example, I myself take full responsibilities of these unpleasant incidents. They themselves have agreed for the compromise of our several issues. The municipal commissioner himself assured that he would take immediate steps for regular water supply. So see, these are the intensive pronouns. So I think I'm clear with all pronoun. So I'm just finished my pronoun lesson, viewers. Looking forward to with another video. Don't forget to subscribe me for further videos, and don't just forget to hit the bell icon so that my notifications will be coming to you regularly. So looking forward with the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Hi viewers, so I'm ready with my lesson today. Welcome to Pathshala Education Trust channel, YouTube channel. If you did not subscribe my channel, please subscribe it now and hit the bell icon. So today I'm going to enter into our class that is about adjectives. In the last few lessons we have finished noun, pronoun, and today we'll discuss about adjectives. So friends, what is adjective? Adjective is a word which qualifies or modifies a noun. Okay, which qualifies and modifies the noun. To say an adjective is a word with a pronoun to add something or its meaning. So that is like saying something about the noun is the adjective. For example, peacock is a bird. So peacock is a noun, else beautiful in the sentence is a adjective because it is modifying, it is saying something about the peacock. So peacock is a beautiful bird. Beautiful is modifying its quality. So that is a sentence. The word beautiful is an adjective. So I have few examples here. Gold. Gold is a costly metal. Gold is a costly metal. So costly is something modifying about the gold. So that is the adjective. Intercity Express is a fast train. So here this is again in the noun itself. It's modifying something about the noun. So fast is a adjective. He is a handsome actor. So here also his quality, how he looks, modifying something about someone. Handsome. So he is a handsome actor. Tiger is a ferocious animal. So here saying about the tiger, how it looks, what kind of an animal it is. So tiger is a ferocious animal. My friend gave me 6 sweet apples. So this is also something saying about apples, like how they are. My friend gave me 6 sweet apples. One more example. I have got enough time to prepare for the examinations. So enough is something explaining. Enough is something explaining. So let us move to the next level. Like how many types of nouns, adjectives we have. How many type of adjectives we have. So we have looked into the nouns also. We have number of nouns, we have pronouns. So we have many types in it. In the same manner, we also have few types in adjective. So let us go to the types. One is possessive adjective. So and interrogative adjective, demonstrative adjective, numeral adjective, and descriptive. So these are adjectives and their types. So let us go into the possessive adjective. What is possessive adjective? So possessive adjective is a word similar to possessive pronoun. So possessive adjective is similar, like same possessive pronoun, but it functions as an adjective. But here adjective works as if it is a adjective. And example, my, you, his, her, our, their, its. These are possessive adjectives. Example, my duty is over. Here in the para, whatever I have written in the red color seems to be adjectives. Okay. My duty is over. Here my is the possessive adjective. Please give me your phone number. So here your is mentioned in red color, that is again possessive adjective. His ring is made of gold. So here also his is mentioned as a red color, that is also a possessive adjective. We have enough savings for the future of our children. So here also our is mentioned in red color. We have enough savings for the future of our children. Parents should not be neglected by their sons. In the sentence, there is a red in color. I have written all possessive adjectives in red in color so you can easily identify them. In the sentence, parents should not be neglected by their sons. The bird builds its nest. The bird builds its nest. So these are few possessive adjective examples. Next, let's move to the interrogative adjective. So what is interrogative adjective? So interrogative adjective is like an same interrogative pronoun, but the word modifies the noun to function as an adjective. In the same kind, like how we went through the pronouns in the same manner, but here it is acting like an adjective. So we have what and which are interrogative adjectives. What and which. These two are interrogative adjectives. So an example, which places are to be visited during our tour, or like which places are to be visited. So here the which is a sentence, which is a word, it is like interrogative, it is like questionary. So which is written in red color, that is a interrogative adjective. What book is your favorite? So what is in red color, and I have mentioned it red color because to identify easily. It is an interrogative adjective. What book is your favorite? So these two examples I have mentioned here. So this is what about the interrogative sentences. And let's move to the demonstrative adjective. What is demonstrative adjective? Demonstrative adjectives are identically to the demonstrated pronouns. As if the pronouns have a demonstrative pronoun, in the same manner it acts as a demonstrative adjectives. But they are used as adjectives here, like you see, this, there, that, those, and what are the words used as a demonstrative adjectives. As if in the pronouns we said the same kind, but they in the sentence they act as if they are pronouns, and sometimes they act as if they are adjectives. So let's see the example quickly. The examples are here. So I'm going quickly into the examples. When I crossed that lane, I slipped down. So in the sentence, that is written in a red color. Observe, when I crossed that lane, I slipped down. So that is mentioned here as if it is a demonstrative adjective. This road leads to the beach. Here this is the, sometimes if we look deeply it also says it is a pronoun, but in the sentence when we deeply observe, here it is acting as a adjective, not as a pronoun. Okay, this road leads to the beach. And next, these dresses were purchased during my trip to England. Here also, these dresses were purchased during my trip to the England. These is acting as if it is a demonstrative adjective. Next, those mementos we have seen in the museum are of historical importance. Those, here in the sentence, those is acting as if it is a demonstrative adjective. Let me know what dishes you have decided to prepare for the dinner. It's a sentence where what is acting as if it is a demonstrative adjective. Now here we can quickly say like what is an it should be like interrogative adjective, right? In the sentence it is acting as if it is a demonstrative adjective. Quickly we can observe like what book is your favorite. Here in the sentence interrogative adjective, what is a question. Whereas in the demonstrative adjective, it is acting as if like what has a different meaning. So here in the sentence it has become demonstrative adjective. So quickly let's move to the next level, that is numeral adjective. What is numeral adjective? Numeral adjective is adjective which reveals a number of nouns. So here numeral itself saying that it is connecting with the number, the numerical. So as if the number of nouns, it is acting as if it is a numeral adjective. So we have three type of numeral adjectives. Let's look into that. So that is, one is definite number adjective, and second is indefinitive number adjectives, third is distributive number adjective. So we have three types in here. So let's move to some examples. That is, there are 5 colleges in our district. There are 5 colleges in our districts. Here the 5 is mentioned as a number. We can easily identify them in the sentence. This is the third car I have purchased. In these sentences, the words written in red color denotes a definite number. The word which is written in the red color has a definite number. It denotes a definite number. So I have some friends in foreign countries also. My uncle never hesitated to spend much money during festival day. There are only a few candidates to the interview. In the above 3 sentences, we have observed, we have written few words in red in color, some, much and few. Here, the number is not specified exactly. So, they are known as an indefinite numerical adjective. So the sentence, the above 3 sentences doesn't have exact number. Some doesn't mean that exact. Much doesn't mean that is exact. Few is not exactly. So these 3 sentences have an indefinite numeral adjectives. These are 3 identified as a indefinite numeral adjective. And the numeral adjective which refers to each one of the number are called distributive numeral adjective. This is called as distributive numeral adjectives. Example, let's look. Each participant will be given a certificate. Here the each is mentioned. The each is mentioned as distributive numeral adjective. Every adult has get the right to vote in public elections. Here every is like for everyone. So this is a distributable numeral adjective. Neither party is in right movie. So here also neither is like, it's a distributable numeral adjective. Each, never, each, ever, neither. These 3 words have a different meaning again. So these are like, it's not saying about something for someone. It can be anyone. Each, every, neither. So it can be anyone, anything. So that what it is, distributable numeral adjective. Hi viewers, welcome to YouTube channel Pathshala Educational Trust. Today I'm going to discuss about verb. Before going to the class, let us have a short discussion about last few classes. Like I have taught noun and pronoun, adjective. Those 3 lessons I have finished, and today we'll go with verb. Very simple lesson, but identifying the verb in the sentence is also important. As we move on to the lessons, we'll definitely get it, like how to observe verb. Actually, what is verb? A verb is a word which denotes action of a noun or something about the noun or reveals pertaining to the noun. So something, that action done is a word, that is verb. Here we have a few examples. I'll tell you the 2 examples. The student reads, the dog barks. So if you observe the two sentences, the action of a noun in each sentences is saying. What is a student doing is reading. So the action of a student is mentioned here, and what is dog doing? It's barking. So the action of the noun is mentioned in the above 2 sentences. The student reads, the dog barks. Let us have 2 more examples. The student is brilliant. The dog is a pet animal. If you observe carefully these 2 sentences, it is revealing something about the verb. Something about the verb. What does the student? The student is brilliant. So it is revealing something about the verb. And dog is a pet animal. So that is what. And let us observe 2 more sentences. The student is appreciated. The dog is driven away. In this sentence, the verb reveals what is done to the noun. So if you carefully observe the 2 sentences, the student is appreciated. So what is happening to the verb is revealing, what is done to the noun is revealing here. So the dog is driven away. What does noun happen here? So what is happening to the noun is revealing the verb. Let us observe 2 more sentences. He drives a car. He is driving a car. So in the first sentence, drives is a verb. In the second sentence, is acting as an additional verb. When a verb is added with 1 or more verbs, that is known as a compound verb. So if we have 1 or 2 verbs acting in the sentence, then that is known as compound noun. So whatever the underlined verbs in the following sentences are known as a compound verbs. Example, many houses and huts were destroyed due to tsunami. If you observe carefully the sentence, here many houses and huts were destroyed due to tsunami. I will call you tomorrow. I am looking for you since morning. So as we said in the above, when a verb is added with 1 or more verbs, that is known as a compound verb. So here the underlined sentences are showing they are the compound verbs. As I said you the 3 examples, in that whatever the red colored mentioned red color, they are the compound verbs. So in the verb we do have a type, that is auxiliary verb. That is a auxiliary verb. What is auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb is a verb which is added to the other verbs in order to express different tenses, negative meanings, questions, and also to reveal the passive form of a sentence. So what is an auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb is a verb which is going to express different tenses and negative meanings, questions. So revealing the passive from the sentences. So auxiliary verbs are of again two kinds. They are the primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. What is primary auxiliary? So the auxiliary verbs are used to reveal questions, as we already said, questions, negative sentences and tenses. Okay. Example, have I not helped you? If you observe carefully, the sentence is primary auxiliary sentence which I am saying. Have I not helped you? I am not at all concerned with this case. I have obtained %% in the final exam. So these three sentences are like example for the primary auxiliary. Modern auxiliary. Modal. Auxiliary verbs which are used to express different attitudes of mind are called modal auxiliary verbs. So what is modal auxiliary? Modal auxiliary is the verbs which are used to express the different attitudes of the minds. It's called modal auxiliary verbs. Let us see the example. I will help you by all means. You must take care of your health. You ought to have completed this work latest by yesterday. How dare you argue with the chief executive officer? We must complete the construction work within 15 days. They have not published the result in the time. So here whatever written in the red color are the modal auxiliary verbs. So I will is the modal auxiliary verb. You must is the auxiliary verb. So they are saying some different attitudes of the mind. Will, must, ought, dare. So these are all some modal auxiliary verbs. Let's move to the next level, that is transitive and intransitive verbs. What is transitive verb? Transitive verb is a verb which passes over the action of the noun in the sentence to an object in the same sentence. So what is transitive verb? For example, he eats an apple. So here in the sentence, he eats an apple. He is a subject, where eats is a verb, apple is an object. So the verb eats passes over the action of he to the object apple. So it's very clear, right? He eats an apple. So he is a subject, eats is a verb, and apple is an object. So some more example for transitive verb is I read a book. The teacher teaches history. The boy throws a ball. So here the transitive verb is passing over the action for the noun in the sentence to an object. So what is intransitive verb again? Intransitive verb is a verb which does not passes over the action of the noun to an object. However, the verb expresses an action or a state of a being. So it is straight away, it's showing it's an action. The intercity express arrived later. The child weeps. The dog barks loudly. My father sleeps. Though we had planned to stay for fortnight in our village, we leave today. So whatever written in the red color are intransitive verbs. Here there is no confusion. It's not passing its action onto the object. So once again, we have many forms of verbs. So what are verb forms? There are a variety of verb forms. The main verb forms and including the infinitive, the gerund or present participle or ing form, the past participle, the base form, and the most importantly the concrete form of verb. Here is each form with a few examples. So infinitive, So, verb formations, we have many formations, right? So, in the later lessons, in my next lessons, I'll be teaching you what are all the verb formations, like what is V1, V2, V3, all these things also in my later lessons. This is what for today's class. I hope I'm very clear. And please don't forget to subscribe me and hit the bell icon so that you can get my notifications further. So this is what about the verb. Looking forward for the next classes. Thank you so much. Hi viewers, welcome to YouTube channel, Pathshala Educational Trust YouTube channel. So today we will discuss about adverb. So before going to the class, we have already learned, what we have already learned is about introduction of English, about noun, about pronoun, about adjective and verb. So today we'll go through adverb. So what is adverb? Adverb is a word which modifies the meaning of a verb. So here it is modifying about the verb in a sentence. And sometimes it is also modifies an adjective and another adverb in a phrase or a clause. So this is what about the adverb. So quickly let's go into few sentences to know what it is exactly. So I'll have an example for you now. The cook prepares dishes quickly. So in this sentence, the adverb quickly modifies the verb prepares. So in this, the cook is preparing. So how he is preparing? He is preparing it is quickly. So the dishes was happening quickly. So this is about the sentence. In the sentence, what is adverb? Quickly is a word adverb. So I'll mention these words in red in color, so you will definitely understand. So in the second sentence, let's look. He is very fast runner. Here the very is a word. It is adverb, okay? Very is a adverb. That word is modifying again adjective, that is fast. Fast is adjective in the sentence. Very is the adverb. So this is what? In a sentence we'll get all the parts of speech. So quickly let's look into the third sentence, that is he runs very fast. So again very is adverb as we know, and here the fastly is what? Fastly is again adverb, okay? Fastly is also a adverb. So this is what? And in the fourth sentence, I have walked all through these estates. So all is a sentence, all is adverb in the sentence which is modifying the phrase through the estate. Through the estate in the sense like, you know that. So this is what adverb is. So in the adverb we have some 5 types again. Adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency and adverb of degree. So let's look into the adverb of manner, what it is. So kind of adverbs revealing the manner. So kind of adverbs which is revealing the action of a verb is the adverb of manner. So quickly let's look into the example, you will get it. The train moved slowly. The dog barks loudly. The laborers work hard. The soldiers fought bravely. So this is about the adverb of manner. Next is adverb of place. So adverb which denote places to which the action of verb refer to. Is this clear? I hope you are understanding. If you're not getting at any point, please don't forget to comment down so that I can understand and I'll go as it is. Okay. So let's look into the example of adverb of place. Please do not assemble on the veranda. Okay. The accident took place on the ring road. My son is settled in US. A. Please do not split here. So these are all adverb of place. Adverb which denote places to which the action of verb is happening. So that is what the adverb of place. Let's look into the adverb of time. Adverb which reveal the time of action pertaining to the verb. So it's clear here. Few more examples. I read newspaper daily. I sold my car yesterday. It is raining since 6 a.m. The train arrived late by an hour. So this is what about the adverb of time. Quickly let's move to adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency are those adverbs which qualifies the action of verb in a sentence to reveal the frequency of such actions. So to get the frequency, to get the adverb of frequency, it is qualifying the action of a verb in a sentence to reveal the frequency. Example, I take bath twice a day during summer. I take bath twice a day during summer. The peon is never late for his work. The minister visits his constitution once in a month. I go to supermarket once in a week. The schools are inspected annually. So this is the adverb of frequency. It is saying its frequency of action in a sentence. Next, let's move to the adverb of degree. What is adverb of degree? Adverb of degree are the adverbs which reveals the degree or a nature of action pertaining to the verb. So it's going to reveal the degree of verbs. Example, he is too weak to carry the load. Next example, I am fully prepared to appear for the interview. The construction work is almost completed. I am extremely sorry for the delay. It is my total responsibility. So here it's showing the degree of level of degree of and nature of action in the sentence. So this is what all about adverb, and don't think that I'm just going faster so you may not catch me. You can just comment below so that I can help you out. Once we finish parts of speech, total parts of speech, I'll definitely teach you in a sentence how to identify the parts of speech, how to correct a sentence, how to write a meaningful sentence. So these things I'll definitely help you out with these things once we finish preposition, conjunction and interjection also. So yeah, this is what about our class today. If you have any doubts or anything to modify my lessons or any suggestions, just comment me below. I'm happy to receive all those. So looking forward in our next lesson. If you not yet subscribe my channel, just do that immediately, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get my further notifications also. So yeah, this is what about our class today. Have a nice day to all my viewers. Thank you so much for subscribing me. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Hi viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel Partial Educational Trust. So today let's discuss about preposition. We have already done a few parts of speech, and today let's go to the preposition level. So what is preposition? Quickly let's have a definition of the preposition. Preposition is a word which links nouns, pronouns, adjective, verbs and phrases to other words in a sentence to form a proper sentence. So to make a proper sentence, we need, as I said you in the last videos, that to make a proper sentence, meaningful sentence, we need to have all the parts of speech things, So we have preposition is a level where it is very important in a sentence. To identify prepositions is very easy, but if the prepositions are not in proper, then we can't make a very good sentence. For example, I'll go like, my shirt is shelf. What is happening? That's not a sentence, right? My shirt is the shelf. There is no meaning in the sentence. So if I add a preposition to the word, to the sentence, then the sentence makes meaningful. Example, as I said you before, my shirt is in the shelf. So here in is making a sentence very good, very perfect sentence. If I don't add in the sentence, then you can identify very bad sentence was been there. My shirt is the self doesn't make sense. My shirt is in the self is a perfect sentence. Likewise, we have few more sentences, few more examples. The cat is on the wall. So on is a preposition here. The workers take rest beneath the tree. We use woolen clothes during winter. Please spread the cloth over the table. I'm fond of sweets. Bring a chain from the room. So see, the ones which are written in red in color are prepositions. So I have an introduction for you. I want to purchase new clothes my entire family the coming Sunday. The above are the group of words but do not form a proper sentence. As I said you, my shirt is the self doesn't make a proper sentence, right? In the same manner, we have one more example here. Look, I want to purchase new clothes for my entire family on this coming Sunday. So here in the first sentence I have not written for and on. So these two prepositions makes a sentence meaningful and perfect. So prepositions make a very good action in the sentences. If we don't have a preposition in the sentence, then we can easily identify that that is not perfect sentence. So prepositions fall under three classes. Okay. Simple prepositions are like, in, an, at, by, to, up, of, for, from, till, with, through. So these are the simple prepositions. So we have two more classes, like it's compound preposition. What is compound preposition? So look, above, below, beneath, between, beside, behind, inside, outside, within, without, amidst, about, along. So group of words in a phrase. Since phrases which function as a prepositions are called phrase prepositions by meaning of, in favor of, in order to, instead of, in spite of, in place, with reference to, on account of, with regards to. So these are all about the preposition. So once we have learned about preposition, so my dear subscribers, my dear viewers, learn whatever I have discussed about the noun, pronoun, all these things makes very good very good level of, if you practice, keep practicing, then definitely you will have a very good level of writing sentences. Okay, so in the next lesson, let's move to the different lesson, that is conjunction, in my next video. And please subscribe my channel if you're not yet done, and if you want to know about my further classes, then just don't forget to hit the bell icon over the top. So looking forward in the next lesson. Thank you. Hi viewers, welcome to YouTube channel Partial Educational Trust. How are you all today? So yeah, we have already going through the parts of speech. We have already learned few. So today I'm going to discuss about conjunction. What is conjunction? So conjunction is a word which joins the sentences and also links words, phrases and clauses. So this is what about the conjunction. So we have example. My former colleagues came to our office yesterday and we had lunch together. So here some two sentences are joined with one word, that is and. And in the next example, during last summer I went to hill station and I enjoyed my stay at the hill station. So here and is adding two sentences here again. So let's look at the next example, that is a car and a motorcycle are my immediate needs. Okay, so the word and is conjunction in all three sentences. In the first two sentences, if you observe carefully, two sentences are joined by word and in the third sentence, two nouns are joined by the word noun. You observe a car and a motorcycle are both nouns, or also joined, combined with the word and. So this is what about the conjunction. So I'll go quickly few more examples. So the underlined words are written in red in color in the following sentences or different kind of adjective conjunctions. Okay, I'm sorry about the conjunctions I'm saying. So I have written in red in color all those things. See, look, he is rich but not happy. So but is a word which is making two feelings combined in a sentence. He is rich, not happy is not framing a sentence properly. But if you add but in the between, then it is making some meaningful. That is, he is rich but not happy. One more example. You can use an ink pen or a ballpoint pen. Okay. Next, I have not seen the film, nor I have interest to see the film. So two feelings, either he might see or may not, but the two sentences are having one word that is connecting. Okay, the car is costly, yet it is more comfortable. So you can look how many conjunctions, how different conjunctions we have. After you had left, your friend came for the function. We preferred to go by train because it was cheaper than bus travel. As I was about to start from my residency, I had an urgent call from my office. Though the doll is costly, it is lovely. Please call the watchman or the peon. We should always plan properly before we start a project. I like neither coffee nor tea, but like to take buttermilk. So conjunctions are such types. And quickly, conjunctions have classified into two types actually. So coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. So let's look into coordinating conjunction. What is coordinating conjunction? So it is joining individual words, phrases and independent classes. They are so like and, but, or, nor, for, so, yet, also, either, neither, nor. So these are all coordinating conjunctions. Next, let's move to subordinating conjunction. What is subordinating conjunction? Which joins a clause to another clause on which it depends to reveal proper meaning of a sentence. Okay. So to get a proper meaning and to make a proper revealing sentences, it is depending. Okay. Few example. After he had prepared a lot, my friend was able to face the interview confidently. See, in the sentence, if you don't add after, what happens? He had prepared a lot. My friend was able to face the interview confidently. That doesn't make a very meaningful proper sentence. I will wait at the park till you arrive there. Till is a word. Okay. Till is a subordinating conjunction. Since you promise, I have to believe your words. So here, since is the subordinating conjunction. If the proofs are submitted in the court, you will be acquitted. So if is a word making proper sentence, and if is a subordinating conjunction. When I was a student, I wrote the poem. So when is here making it a meaningful sentence. Though he was busy, he spent a few minutes to hear us. So subordinating conjunction are before, because, after, since, although, if, that, till, as, when, where, which. So these are all subordinating conjunctions. So this is all about the conjunction. So if you have any doubts, you can just comment me below. I'll get back to you after seeing my comments. So this is all about the conjunction. Let's move in further lessons. So for today, that's okay. Yeah, we have finished our conjunction lesson. Looking forward for the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.